Just a simple thought. Who am I to you if I'm new to myself? What am I to you if I'm hollow? Who am I to you if I'm no one? If I'm no one to myself? Why do we quit when it gets rough? Why do we lie to those we love? Why do we quit when it gets rough? And I just wanna say,
Isolated eyes, a missing mind. Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn together in a million ways. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, put you to the test. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna regret this. I wanna get reckless.
What's up, guys? So sorry about that. I don't know. See, like, even the chat's still messed up. God. Sorry about that. We're using the new YouTube streaming studio. Yeah, the original that I've used forever was doing something really weird, so oh, the chat's not properly in the thing. Let me just re-paste the chat bar, I think. Yeah, because you guys are spamming chat and it's not moving. So sorry, guys. Oh, there it's kind of moving. Oh, look, now it says the something. Ah, oh, look at that. Ah, oh, the bottom of the. It has this thing now, the say something message. How do you get rid of that? I don't think you can. Oh, that's gonna look so bad on the stream layout too. Fuck! I don't think I can crop it, because if I move it up, it's just gonna shift the whole thing. Bro, go back to the normal setup. Yeah, okay, I tried that earlier, bro, but it didn't work. Time problems. Magnus, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate it, man. Okay, I'll try cropping it in YouTube. I don't think it'll do anything. I can make it shorter, so say we'll make the height 300. 100. No, see? It'll only crop the, yeah. I might have to end up using... I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll end up probably switching to Streamlabs chat overlay or something because... God damn, that's just gonna look fucking awful on the regular stream layout. Like, it's not even faded or anything, it's just the... It's the whole, yeah. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, I'll leave it for now. We'll have a trash stream, but trash stream layout. But I was anticipating on not having a whole bunch of problems today, but YouTube. I don't like a single thing about their new stream layout, other than I can see the concurrent viewers and the number of likes better. It's the only thing that I think it has going for it, more than the other one. But, oh, and it's dark themed too, so. Yeah, I know, the chat looks, you guys want to, we can hang, if you guys want, you can hang out for 10 minutes and I can, add a, well, I had it before, I had it set so it was, like it was always hidden, right? Like it was like a transparent overlay where you didn't see the background, but now you see like the back and everything, and it's just Sir Ludicrous, thank you so much for the membership. Do I not have alerts turned on here? Or are they not on this page? Oh shit, they're not even on this page. Thank you so much, Ludicrous. Oh, we've had a membership upgrade and a new membership tag with, Oh, there it goes. It's just super late. Thank you so much, Sir Ludicrous. Yes, the new stream layout is good, except for the thing that I don't like at all. Chat box. You know what? I'm not gonna mess. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna add a Streamlabs overlay, but I'm not gonna mess around with it today. I'm just gonna actually turn it off because it looks like crap, and then we'll just turn it off on the main stream too. No big deal. We'll just run without chat today, so you guys can't see yourself talking. But again, thank you so much, Sir Ludicrous and Magnus. Appreciate it, guys. What the fudge? And then the chat's working properly on that one. That is so weird. The chat is how it's supposed to be on that one. And then let me just go back and try and figure this out live. Which scene? Only showing Nightbot? That on stream isn't showing you guys talking. No. Really? Oh, you're right. It is only... Okay. We'll turn it off and then we'll just run without it today. I'll figure out later tonight. I'll try and set it up. I'll add a funny little thing here. There. We'll add that. That'll be our temporary, that'll be our temp little chat until we get going. Once we figure out what the issue is, we can eventually get stream chat, but this will be our concurrent setup for today. Oh, fuck YouTube. Let's switch to Twitch, guys. Demonetized for sure. For sure, 100%. Demonetization. Coming to Twitch D2. Yes, Dabrensky is soon. Full on Twitch streamer. We got new setup. We are at 390 MF, and if I want to, I can switch out Shaco for Nightwings for a tad bit more damage. But YouTube. Well, I don't care. Have a proper fucking stream setup, and then don't be trash, and we won't have that issue. Anyways, well, yeah, we'll rock Nightwings. So, 3k NATO damage, or hurricane damage, sorry, 340 MF, 99 FCR. We're at the 63 FHR breakpoint. Players 1, Maggot Lair farming. Let's get to it. Why is my private Snapchat dropping? Good question. You guys think it was FLP out trying to get me? We did drop an item level 88 IK armor last stream with this exact same setup, with a little bit less MF, so we added 40 extra MF for Tyrell's Might today. Correct, I think it's just under 40. That's all I need. Primo, you're here for the Maggot Lair high runes? I don't know how much player 1 high runes we're gonna get today, but it bugs me so much about YouTube. And who dropped towels, Zach? 15% death path. Please no. Mila, play hardcore, you're lame. Thank you, Chicken Chaser. There's only one thing lamer than softcore, and that's keyboard warrior complaining how somebody's playing a game. So, at least we're not that lame. But softcore is pretty lame, I'll give you that. If I find Tyrell's today, I planned on not leaving here until I get a GG drop. That's kind of my thought process. Actually, that's the Holy Grail Hold Core. I don't know who has, actually. Oh. Oh, man. Does that mean my Streamlabs alerts? Did the alerts go off, too? Like, the alert went off, but she didn't read it, right? Oh, man. Jesus. Everything is broken from this new YouTube streaming room. That is shit, man. There shouldn't be any difference with that, though. That's Streamlabs related. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't... I'll try not to let it damper my stream completely. I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly pissed off on the inside. That's so frustrating. That's correct. The third floor is level 85, but at level 84 area, champions still drop like Pindle, and boss packs can still drop every item in the game, so my bow is actually worn off. It doesn't really matter. So that's why I think that it's not a bad idea to just farm the 2 levels below. Today I need to read all super chats. Unless maybe when you said the... I don't know if gender got flagged by... I don't know. But that should have 0 bearing. It should have absolutely 0 bearing on whether or not super chat's read. Like the new... whatever... It's all through Streamlabs, right? Oh well. From my route runs, I had a bunch. Everything's broken today on stream. That'll be the theme of today. Broken character, broken magic finding area, broken stream. How am I doing today besides... Other than that, I'm pretty good, man. Thank you for asking. See if we can get a little dialed here. Well, it depends on who it drops off of, Grails. If it drops off of a boss pack, it can still roll Tyrell's Might. Because they still have a high enough level, right? They'll be level 84, and then they plus 3. Because boss packs, you add plus 3 to the level, champions is 2, so... You can still roll Tyrell's Might off of boss packs in here. So hopefully we drop a unique sacred armor off the right. Can I try P1 temples? Oh! I can try P1 temple. We just got a Vex rune players 1 with the Maggot. Oh, and I just realized that I'm going to clip this and it's going to say YouTube is trash on my stream layout. Oh. It is true though. YouTube is trash. Easy Vex rune. We can roll a Hodo today. But I can try this in the temples. I don't know what the resistances of everything is in there though. I guess they're still going to be really low with the Crystal Sword and Infinity setup, but... As long as I keep Cyclone Armor buffed, you just face tank everything. Honestly, the best place for this build is Ancient Tunnels. You just run this exact same setup. You can even run Shaco if you want, players 1, 400 MF, or if you want, you can switch out all the skillers for MF Small Charms. It's really best for the Ancient Tunnels, in my opinion. Have to read out all the... I'm gonna test, this will be a test here to see if it's working or if it's Streamlabs is messed up. Oh, I gotta update the Vex room. I will do that. Explain what exactly happened?
You have to read all super chats in girl bot voice.
There we go. So that's still working. What happened with the chat? YouTube has a new streaming studio, and I don't like it, but I've always using the original, and I switched to the new one because my stream crashed today 3 times before I even got off the credit scene, and it wasn't a crash from dropped frames, it was a crash from YouTube, so... I just assumed it was something broken and like you have to use the new streaming studio. That's just what I assumed, right? I'm just guessing because why can't you just use OBS? What do you mean? Use OBS. James Saring, thank you so much for the sub. I gotta update that Vex rune. Like I said, I don't know why it's doing it. Because it's a custom CS code that's just pasted into the properties of the chat. And it's supposed to, like it should get everything. I don't know why it's not getting everything. If I'll copy and paste it in again. Yeah, see now if I use the new YouTube thing, it comes out as that, right? Which that's like god awful ugly. It's not transparent. Let me update the Vex rune. Drops. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can really add a really quick I'll see if I can on the fly add some really lame ass chat thing to it. Yeah, I know that's what happens. That's the thing that sucks, right? Is a random person comes in and you know, they'll be like, "Oh, what's this guy doing?" Esclan, thank you so much. I'd say thank you so much for a $10 donation,
Because
man.
YouTube stinks.
Thank you so much, man. Chat. Hey there. Can we talk a bunch? Yeah, nothing's coming up. Always show messages, font size, everything's there. Theme. Clean. Settings. It's not showing up. That has to be. Did you change? Man, that's so frustrating. That's back 100 likes, so I'm distracted. Ah. Yeah, I can't get it to work, guys. So we'll run no chat for today. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really don't. Like, I can usually do this stuff on the fly, no problem. And I don't know what's going on. Yeah, see that? And then that's just that fucking trash. Zenyan, thank you so much for the sub. I'm still getting subs. I'm fighting YouTube. Thank you so much. No, it works, but see the problem is that's just looks god awful fucking ugly, right? It's add a filter on chat to capture and crop the top and bottom. Yeah, well, I guess I could try filter crop, but filter crop. Sigmas, who cares about how it looks? Oh man. I care about looks. Oh wait, did I go too far? I went a little bit too far. Okay. Alright, so that's the bottom cropped. And we'll crop the top. And then I'll increase the but then it's got the still has the black thing on it though. There's that. Now properties. Let's try 7. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it. That's too much fucking around on stream. I'm not gonna on the fly spend half an hour trying to adjust. I'll do it off stream. I'll do it off stream, where I can drop F-bombs and it's all good. He needs chat anyway. Ah, good stuff. I just don't want to spend half an hour like trying to fix something. It's just, we'll do it offline. Actually kind of worries me that I can't get the Streamlabs chat to work. It's got to be because of the new interface with the YouTube stream room, and probably Streamlabs just isn't updated to it yet. But that is a little bit worrisome for me. The original YouTube is giving me troubles, and then the new one's not, features aren't integrated. It's a little worrisome. Because adding the Streamlabs chat should be like super easy to do. This guy, I got this. Let's get some really GG drops to make up for it. That was only if I got it in the same stream, man. Only if I got it in the same stream. As I got the 6 only socket at Warpike. Wasn't my very next X rune. What's up, Last Rights? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's very interesting with their approach to streaming. It's like they add so many of these little features and stuff that they think are so cool, but it's like 99% of people don't want or need that. Like they just, I don't know. You know what? I hated the Maggot Lair until I started running this character. Because, like, they don't have peppy emotes, I know. I was supposed to add peppy emotes, I forgot. The thing is, like, a Phoenix Fire Sorceress can crush the Maggot Lair. It's just you can't base tank beetles the way that you can with the druid and cyclone armor. That's probably my favorite part about this character. Is just, I can even do the runs without bow on players 1. Because usually it runs out halfway through the, yeah, running the 3rd level, so. Find Tiro's Might, gotta find the Maggot Lair for a month. I don't know about a month. I was gonna farm it for a while, Star Hunter. But I actually don't mind this. This is bearable for me. Oh, I forgot to do the temples. Oh yeah, I'll do a run of the temples. See if this character does okay there. These filmers, it's the first time you caught me live? That's awesome, except for you caught me on a day where I've been having stream issues. But good to see you, man. That's the plan, Luco. All those pelts stacked up, 250. I'm gonna get a better one than Mr. Llama. You heard it here. Yeah, this character just melts everything. It's the same in Ancient Tunnels too. The only thing I would do differently in AT is I would use Sandstorm Trex just for poison res, because I feel like constantly being in poison with poor poison res is super annoying, but it's the only difference I would make. Or change I would make, sorry. Up with the G word? What's the G word, Hernan? GG drops? Herbert, why the Maggot Lair, man? You see how easy I'm wrecking this? Wrecking this magic finding area? If I drop man songs in. I did drop an item level 88. H's minions don't drop anything? Okay, I did not know that. So I guess there's no point of sitting there and alright, let's do a quick temple run, see how character does. Travical would probably be better. there's a lot of cold immunes. Beast Filmer, thank you so much for the sub. Not a... Okay, so serpents are cold immune, you can't break their immunity. That's kind of bad. Flesh archers are cold. Yeah, so right off the bat, I think it's not good. Cold immune. We'll try Ancient Tunnel. I'll show you guys it in AT. Is this? We're just testing it out. I'm just showcasing it in Ancient Tunnels. It's actually not... I almost think it's better in the Maggot Lair. Anyways, we'll go back to the Maggot Lair. We'll go back. Zigmus, no. Players is a players one build. The thing that I think makes it so effective in the Maggot Lair is because everything is at minus 100 cold res. You have to stack more facets to get everything at minus 100 in Ancient Tunnels. But here, everything, unless it's cold enchanted or magic enchanted, like a boss pack, everything here at 0 cold res. So between Infinity and my Facet Sword, everything's at minus 100. Just a bit of a bitch finding the boss packs. I don't think I got too many there at that level. Regular guys. Oh, quick J-mod. The first 2 levels are 84, and the last one's 85. There's no cold immunes or fire immunes here, so... Everything has brutally low cold resistance, so it's a really good spot for Hurricane Druid. It's not meta yet, but we're gonna make it meta. Really low cold vest, like my wife, she's always cold. Interesting. Your wife doesn't watch stream, does she, chicken? Why is Ontario inferior to BC? I have no idea. Anyways, like the new layout, man. Thank you, dude. This is not too much. It's not changed too much from like the typical setup. I just added different break scenes and stuff, but very minimal changes. But I should have a chat box there, which is a sore subject. Don't ask. Don't ask. Fucking YouTube. Anton, this is a 99 FCR build. You can run this in 163, it's just you cannot use the Facet Ist Crystal Sword that I have. You'd have to use like a faceted Suicide Branch, 220 Circlet, like something crazy like that, which you could do. But yeah, I think you give up a lot dropping this sword, because that's 60 MF, plus 13 cold damage, minus 16 cold res. I actually want to try this version of the build with Ravenlore, Phoenix, and a Fire Faceted Isted Crystal Sword. Run the same setup in Ancient Tunnels. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Did you think between Ravenlore and like the facets on the Crystal Sword, like you just need a really nice caster amulet for that build. Mage Fist, Arax, 2 FCR rings. That puts you at 60. And caster amulet. Oh wait, maybe you can't get 99 with that setup. Maybe you have to run 63. Fire Druid though, because of the casting delays, the higher FCR is only going to give you faster teleport speed. In terms of like casting Fissure, it doesn't do anything. Anyways, it was an idea for the Fire Druid. What jewels are in the weapon? There are 4 cold facets. Christian, just kind of junk ones, and 2 Ist runes. So it's minus 16 or minus 13 cold res, plus 16 cold damage, and 60 MF. Who the F runs the Maggot Lair? I do, son. With the Wind Druid. It's literally the new meta. Christian, you love my crafting videos? Thank you, man. The last one kind of sucked. Bad RNG. Really bad RNG.
Good day.
You've run it, Melius? I just gotta convince 3Moth to do a Maggot Lair MF competition with me. Could you imagine? Javazon versus Windruid down here? I think the Windruid would crush the Javazon. And Maggot Lair, that is. That would be funny. Can we do it up 3Moth? Yeah, I switched to... The difference from the last stream is I'm running an Isted Nightwings, 2 FCR rings with MF and Strength and Res. And then, yeah, that's really the only change that I made. So we're sitting at 350 MF with a full inventory of Skillers, 1 Geed's Grand Charm, or you could drop them for MF Small Charms. Do you think you could run some like teleporting dual dragon Hammerton build or something? It's a pure great bow. Ooh, 13-3. That's really close to perfect. Really close. You could. The reason why I think the Wind Druid is better, though, is I can just telestomp and face tank beetles with Cyclone armor. That's what I think sets it apart. Is there is other builds can like one-shot stuff down here, like Phoenix Fire Sorceress and stuff. It's just I think like the ability to just face tank all that with Cyclone armor makes the Wind Druid the new meta. But I guess you could rock like Phoenix Fire Sorceress, FCR rings, and T-Gods or something. I guess you can pretty much with T-Gods and you can face tank. So yeah. I guess I shouldn't say other builds can't face tank. Just trying to make the Wind Druid great again. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got that bow. I have a 15-3, so... But... If I do an Israel pop competition, you do a Maggot Lair? Okay. We'll do it up. Ubeo, you're learning about all these new meta farming techniques. So the Israel pop thing was basically, I don't know if 3Moth hit it up or invented it or whatever. 3Moth's the one that told me, but you rock a smiter, player 7, you teleport around, you clump everything right on Israel, and then you kill Israel, and it's like a chaos seal pop. You just, it's the same thing, but like through Israel, and it's not, he's the one that told me about it. I'm not claiming anything on it, but... I didn't even know that was the case. I didn't realize you killed Israel and then everything around died. I didn't even know that. Because usually when I'm doing playthroughs, I kind of clear everything or kind of try and isolate Israel. And then, I know about Blood Raven and the Lightning. I knew that one. But yeah, I never like thought to try and clump stuff and seal pop Israel, so. I have a 3K Hurricane. Joey, thank you so much, man.
I am bored about to go to work, but making sure to donate.
Thank you so much, Joey. I do appreciate the super chat. Thank you, Joey. For the Israel thing, I'm just going off what he told me, but he said that he tried Hammerton, he tried Zealer, he tried Smiter, and Smiter was the best at tanking and killing Israel, I guess. So that's all I can really tell you. Felchi, you made it. What's going on, buddy? Come in to talk some shit and leave. Typical Felch. Vince, what'd you miss? A bunch of stream troubleshooting. I'm using the new YouTube stream layout and or the new YouTube streaming studio and a Vex room. E1 Vex. You with Kicker or Frenzy too? Yeah, I have zero experience trying it. I don't know. Do not know what the best setup is for that. Never even crossed my mind to do an Israel seal pop, if I'm being entirely honest. What's changed to the setup? We swapped out the rings and the helmet. That's it. You could optimize this with all 7 MF small charms. If you wanted to, you could switch. I use these rare boots, faster Romok, FHR, light fire as an MF. You could switch them for travelers. So you could run Perfect Topaz Shaco if you wanted to. I'm at 350 MF with this setup. Yeah, I'll show you guys the rings in a second. They're not too crazy, like they're good, but they're not godly rings. This one, 10 FCR, all 4 res, and 9 MF. Dexterity, but it's useless. And then this one's 10 FCR, 20 strength, 14 MF. Isted Nightwings, 2 druid skills, 5 FCR, 15 all res, 20 MF. The 4 facet, 2S Crystal Sword, Trangs, Arachnid's Mesh, and these rare boots, MF Small Charms, and Skillers. Neregis, players 1. Oh, I should check the chest. Does the chest drop anything other than gold? I don't think I've gotten anything from the chest.
Good day.
Yet. FLP. DM me on Discord when you got a chance, buddy. I'll tell you what my next human bot project is. You'll be happy. I promise. Been full MF small charms. I'll be honest, I'm too lazy to mule them. Be entirely honest, too lazy to mule. But I wonder how much my hurricane damage would drop if I switched to all MF small charms. Probably wouldn't drop too much, but Joey, where am I from? Ontario, Canada, man. 350 MF and 2.9 to 3.1k hurricane. And everything, unless it's cold enchanted, is at minus 100 cold res. So the odd cold enchanted or magic resistant boss will have like minus like 70 or 80 cold res, but everything else is minus 100 all the time. That's why I isted the Nightwings instead of like faceting. Is it hot where you are, Death Clan? It is a pretty nice day out today. Sure. Joey, this exact same build, man, 100% can rock Ancient Tunnels, no problem. I mean, if you wanted to, like, you could tornado stuff. Like, I still have 5k physical damage tornado that I could use if I wanted to, but don't have to because Hurricane just destroys everything. Neregis players 1. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten an item drop out of that just yet. Max Hurricane? You max, like, Hurricane and then all the synergies, so... Cyclone Armor, Twister, and Tornado, so regardless, like, you're maxing these three, so you still have, like, a high-level Tornado to begin with. And then, nothing into summoning, or sorry, nothing into Shapeshifting, and then Summoning is just 1/1/1/1, and then maxing Oak Sage. So once you're, like, level 97, I think, your Oak Sage is fully maxed, then if you want to, you can go, like... You can use a Solar Creeper Vine if you want. I did try using one. I don't think it makes a difference, but...
Where can I take you?
Because you're killing stuff so quickly, you have to actually wait for the corpse to consume the mana. So really, past like level 97, I would maybe put more points into Bear. But the Bear doesn't die anyway, so it's kind of really, there's no like good place to put the points. Ugh. Guys, I can see how many concurrent likes I have with the new YouTube stream room. I only see 66. Can we get it to 69? Thank you, Three Moth. I do think that this build makes Maggot Lair, like, somewhat worthwhile farming. It's still not, like, this ain't the GG area, but makes it bearable. In the Regis, the player's difficulty count, it influences the drop rates on different monsters, so champions, regardless, player difficulty setting, they always drop 1 item, boss packs always drop 2, regardless if it's like players 1, 3, 5, or 7. So as long as you target those monsters, a higher difficulty setting won't like give you a better chance of dropping stuff. But then the same does not apply for like bosses or, excuse me, white monsters. Those, it differs a little bit depending on if you're farming bosses. But I made a player's X command video where I explained the differences between the player difficulty setting and how it influences different monsters. If you want to refer to it for like a more detailed explanation, it's just called player's X command. Brunsky, if you search that, you'll find it. Ooh, rare Balrog skin. I don't really need anything arcanes now because I have a 2 to skill Eth, 2 to skill non-Eth, so arcanes is not really an exciting drop for me anymore. Is chess yeah, typically for chest drops, player 7 is going to give you more loot, or the maximum amount of loot for chests. No, they change like the room patterns for Lower Kura super chests or River Flame super chests. Typically, anything chest farming related wise, almost unanimously or like universally, it's like player 7 is the best setting. He's cold enchanted and magic resistant, so he would, or cold worm would be way above 0 cold res. Oh, it takes a while. Oh, we're up to 83 likes. That's the only thing I like about this new stream room. I can see the likes on the fly. Can I make a stream with cow runs, Ivan?
Greetings.
I could. I thought about doing it with the Necro, actually. Poison Necro, farming cows. Or even I thought about doing the Rabies Druid. I thought about going really hip, but then I thought that maybe give FOP a brain aneurysm, so we might just do Poison Necro. What's up, Redeem? By melee sorceress? Well, like, you mean like a dual dream melee setup? Everything has really high light res in Maggot Lair, so I don't think it'd be too effective. I mean, maybe you could try some crazy, like, dual dragon, use fire mastery to whatever, but, up T-Sniper. Pretty much cold damage and fire damage is what you want to use down here. I'd shy away from anything lightning. Man, why are we farming the Maggot Lair? It's the new meta. Any item in the game can drop here, and my Hurricane Druid destroys it. Neo, you died? What happened? It should be a pretty sick build. Cloak of Shadows and... I have had the odd close call from Neo attack, but with the traps in, but James Atwood, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, James. From one of the that will never happen. I'll tell you right now, that will never happen. Maggot Lair hammered in, never happen. Unless I hit 250,000 subscribers, then I'll do it for 10 minutes. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, that would have been a nice one if it was that. 8 ED. Fargo, you're not a value, you're not a member though. You're a subscriber, not a member though. Yeah, Lord Baboon. That's a funny name, Lord Baboon. I am using a Isted Nightwings on this setup. Cold damage to boost Hurricane, and then plus 25 MF. With like cold skills and cold damage and cold absorb, all that good stuff. Matt Tej, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Matt Tej. Appreciate the channel support, it means a lot. You could honestly run Shaco if you wanted to. Yeah, Jalals would work fine too. Ista Jalals would work. It's just gonna be less cold damage, but I mean, like, it doesn't really make a big difference. You just won't completely shatter stuff the way I am, but it doesn't matter. I wish, like, you know how Ravenlore has all kinds of crazy stuff for the Fire Druid? I wish that, what's the name of that pelt? The really good pelt that makes you like immune to elemental damage, but nobody uses it. I'm mind blanking on the name of it. What's it called? If that one had like plus cold damage, that'd be really cool. Spirit Keeper, there we go. They should have made Spirit Keeper like the cold version of Ravenlore, so it does like crazy plus cold damage or minus cold res or something. Then you could use it instead of Nightwings. It's GG on pod if you get a 3 open socket one. Yeah, I tried corrupting stuff on pod. It didn't go. It didn't go so well for the guy that gave me all the really nice stuff. Oh man, trippin'. Brick to Death's Fathom. God, that felt bad. Like, I did, unfortunately. I felt really bad about that. I think the only thing I crafted that was decent was like a homunculus with plus 10 poison damage. Like apparently that with me adding the one open socket to that nice 220 druid or sorry 220 necro circlet, like those were like the two really items that could go together. But Emil, do I know of any good firewall build? Not really, not off the top of my head, man. Why do you ask? I can just see FLP's like, oh god. Firewall. Firewall. Sorcerer's build video coming out. Min Jun Kim, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the channel support, thank you. Cooper, love finds you, man. You don't find it. You ever heard that saying that love is like a fart? If you have to force it, it's probably shit. I think that's true. You gotta force it, it's probably shit. 2 to skill, 3. Oh man, that's a nice fire. I just don't know what would you use to farm. You farm Mephisto or something? With oh. Super, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Let me read. I got a big question from Cayenne. EDB, got a question. Except the weapons. Currently using dual razor's edge. Do you have any better suggestions for you without using high runes? I really liked using Kingslayer. Because of the crushing blow and open wounds. I paired Kingslayer with Grief, and I found that was a really nice combination. But you could try like Kingslayer and Oath, depending on the base. That would probably work pretty effectively. I'm not sure, 3Moth. I mean, I don't think you could run the boulders as well as like... I don't know if it'd be a bitch aiming boulders down these narrow pathways or not. No problem, dude. Kingslayer is awesome. It's like a Gull rune is the highest. It's got a whole bunch of open wounds, crushing blow. It's like your perfect budget frenzy barb weapon. Oof, I've thought about making doing like a series of videos where I do like 25 frequently asked stream questions and then just repeating them, but ooh, Cantor trophy. I mean, I could try doing a stream where I just sit there and answer people's questions, but I don't feel like people would get bored pretty quick. Like, I just feel like that'd be a super boring stream for a lot of people, just sitting there answering questions. LA, you can that only works if you haven't spawned the monsters on screen. So you could like kill the council, the trap count, or sorry, the Durance council, as long as like Mephisto isn't on the screen. could kill them on like players 1, then change to players 3, and then go find Mephisto. But you can't like be on players 1, run up and see Mephisto, and then you can't like leave and come back and change it to a different difficulty setting. It's you'll be stuck on whatever it was when you spawned him on the map. Yeah, it still haven't got plugin to work yet. You have to complete wipe and reinstall. Have you tried sending screenshot issues and going by step in the Discord? Somebody should be able to. FLP, I still have that list. I still have that list, buddy. That's the video I was referring to. I just haven't made the video yet. Don't worry, dude. I still have it. Still got it. Actually, I might even make that video this weekend because it's kind of an easy video to make. Depends on the questions and yeah. LA, you could... I feel like you could clear players 3 and even 5 with this setup. It would just take longer. But I think the biggest issue is you would chew through your cyclone armor really fast because the beetles would do a lot more damage. So I think that's the biggest determining factor, is like how much you can face tank without having to constantly recast your cyclone armor, and then how much your oak sage can handle. Because I feel like if you teleport and face stomp a bunch of beetles on player 7 and charge bolts going everywhere, I feel like your oak sage is gonna die like instantly. FLP is not a streamer, but he knows. He's the most knowledgeable person about D2 that I know. That's saying something. Liam, what's with the Maggot Lair runs? It's the new meta. Cold Druid and Maggot Lair. Don't get too sappy on me, FLP. Charlie! Oh man, you're watching me on a toilet in Vegas. TMI, but thank you for the support. But TMI, goddamn. Goddamn. Thank you, Charlie. I never tried it on player 7. I'm just telling you off the top of my head, I can just imagine the Oak Sage just dying instantly, because I've seen the Oak Sage drop down to like 20% health, face tanking beetles on players 1. So you do the math, you just think about it, player 7, amplify damage, your Oak Sage is gonna get crushed, and you're gonna chew through your cyclone armor much quicker too. It's a bro thing. What's up, Jeff? How's it going, Jonathan? Picard? There's a peanut place close to where I live. It's called Picard's Peanuts. Same last name. Any tips about starting over? Well, my first tip is back up your save files. It's my very first tip. Second tip, Sorceress. Nightmare Mephisto for early gear, Hell Mephisto, sorry, Nightmare Bale to get yourself up to like level 75 before you go to Hell. And then just like the same Hell and Dariel, Hell Mephisto to get your gear. I think my wife's a hoax. Six out of 7 torches, Neo?
Good day.
Yeah, I've dropped like, well, I've farmed like 25 torches, and I have 1 Amazon that's complete junk. And I have multiples of everything else. Does my wife support streaming? Within reason. Like, we're married, it's not my main job, so it's not like I can stream 6 days a week. But I think that's kind of... Even if it was my full-time job, I mean, I don't think I'd stream more than like 5 times a week. Right, BK and his Soj. I don't remember last time I got an SOJ. I don't think I've ever dropped one on stream, actually, now that I think about it. I've gotten a couple on human bot projects, but Rego, more of this, but refined, dude. Fine build. No life. Dimensional blade. We're getting there. This dimensional shard. Yeah, we did get a Vex. That's it so far, though. FLP's been here the whole time, I think. I mean, he does chastise the build, that's true, but... yeah, Than, but all you have to do, man, is just have a copy of your save files, and then you can reinstall, too, and then copy and paste save files in. Emil, I like doing it for variety, man. I like doing it for variety. I mean, like I said, I got a really good high-end efficiency human bot project coming up. This is more just for fun, and I want to challenge myself. I want to drop something really nasty in the Maggot Lair. I did complete... I beat Diablo 1 with the Warrior. I did do a little bit of a playthrough of the Monk on Hellfire. But when I revisit Diablo 1, I think I'm going to do the Diablo 1 HD mod with the Conan the Barbarian. I think I'll do that. I was actually going to install Diablo 3 and just do a D3 blind playthrough because I've never beaten the game. But I'll probably do that next week. I have 13 left, Sajimoto. 13. A little bit of damage there. I think it was because I had amp damage on, was why I was taking so much. The Cyclone armor was still there. Yeah, I did take a lot of damage there. 5 sockets, a CTA base. Last of Us playthrough. What is that? I don't know the game. Never, Is that a console game or PC? I want to finish the Resident Evil 2 remaster. I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow on Twitch. Well, at least I don't even think I'll finish the Leon playthrough. I'll just, like, get further. I'm sorry, chicken. Phil! Thank you so much for the channel membership, Phil Goodrich. Thank you so much, Philly. Am I gonna do Final Fantasy VII Remake? I will. That's another highly requested. I don't have a way to get back to town. The Greaves. Fire, cold, poison, and 23 MF. They tried. Thank you so much, Philly. Dude, a man. Farm Swampy Pits?
Good day.
I don't know about that. This is at least level 85 area. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Michael Cosmos. The zombie-ish game that's on PS3, I believe. Really, really good game. I'll add that on my list because I am going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to start streaming one variety and then one Diablo 2 a week. I am going to post the variety highlights on my main Diablo 2 channel, so I will start being able to chew through these different variety games a little bit sooner. Remoth! Oh, dude! $10 donation, shit!
Streamlove, let's find some new metas.
Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Thank you so much, man. For those that don't know, 3Moth is a Diablo 2 Twitch streamer. He's got 2 items left on his Javazon Grail if you guys want to check him out. 3Moth, Twitch. Chicken, can you post the link? You can post your, just post your link and post 3Moth's Twitch link. Thank you, ma'am. How to use your emote fill. They should be there for you to use. Unless it's something to do with YouTube. Again. Don't get me started on that. Nothing yet, Nacho. Just the Vex rune. Hey guys. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? What do you call cheese that isn't yours? It's got my lame joke here I gotta insert for a second. There you go. Nacho cheese. Nacho fucking cheese. How's it going, Peter? That was a grade A joke, man. Grade A joke. For sure, man. I just got to get that smiter set up, but we'll do it up, dude, for sure. Absolutely. Phil, I would, because Last Use is so, like, limited in, like, effective builds that I would hold out for at least, like, a 10 ED, a little bit of attack rating base. Like, maybe not necessarily a 15-3, but because it's so, like, limited and... Like, I even argued Grief is better for a smiter than Last Wish, so it's like... The only practical use I can think of Last Wish is a Frenzy Barb on the offhand for extra Crushing Blow and Life Tap. Only for Ubers specifically. Other than that, like, I just... My teeth is yellow? What are you talking about? I don't got yellow teeth. My teeth is yellow? You think that they're like butter? What are you talking about? Tiptoe! Brick the Griffins? I've been told, people have told me that my teeth are too white on stream. Never had anybody tell me that I have yellow teeth. Marco, players 1. Here. Teeth are green. Maybe booties. Colored. What do I like the most about streaming? Interacting with chat.
Your presence honors
What's my least favorite thing about streaming? Interacting with specific people on chat. Not you guys, but certain specific people. Sometimes I wish I could just reach through the monitor and strangle them, but you can't do it. So... Is that what you think it is, Sickoid? Something to do with people's monitor setups or whatever? Careful, I might excite a few of them. We already had one right at the start of stream. All good, I'm used to it at this point. I've actually been told, I don't know if this is true, that it's worse on Twitch. Like people are out to troll even more on Twitch. Why do I not bother popping chests? I could. They're capped out at a Vex rune. Sorry, they're capped out at a low rune, which is not crazy. It's not like, you know, Burr, Jar, Cham, or anything like that, like Chaos would be, but also one player's one difficulty, so I don't really... They're gonna have worse loot drops because of the lower player difficulty setting, so I don't think it's actually worth it. Again, that's just me. It's the same way that some people will tell you, like they'll say, oh, it's not worth popping logs when you're doing Lower Kurost, right? And then you'll have people post screenshots of burns from Lower Kurost logs and skeletons. They don't get anything from the super chest, right? Like, a lot of it is an element of RNG, in my opinion. So I could say that they're not worth it, and somebody could drop a low room players one from the chest. It's just how it is. Yeah, pretty much. The hardcore thing is 90% of the you suck people. The whole hardcore, softcore argument, like, I literally equate it to, it's like arguing over your favorite color. That's literally what I think the equivalent of it is. Well, I like the color blue. It's like, no, well, you're wrong. The color green is better. It's like, that is literally what I classify the argument as. It's like, you just play what you want to play. Oh, ML, an anti-perfect? Anti-perfect Annie. Your favorite color is green? My favorite color is blue, man. Can't you tell from all that sexy blue layout? The blue is honestly my favorite color. 100%. What does that say about my personality? I don't know. I know that they say that there's like a way to... like, your favorite color is your personality or that horoscope bullshit, but I don't believe in that. Exactly, FLP. Exactly. That's why I don't think it's worth popping those chests on players 1, but I think it's... Exactamundo. Did you guys notice anything different with the stream compared to like previous ones from the new Creator Studio, the YouTube streaming studio, or is it literally, with the exception of no screen chat, which is because of issue, what you gotta try and figure out off stream. Besides that, is everything like entirely the same? No differences? That's so annoying. In theory, it should be no changes. Test max is low. Yeah, well, Grego, I was... The traditional older, like, streaming studio, like the regular one, crashed on me 3 times during the countdown scene, so I decided to try the new one, because I'm betting it has something to do with me using the old one, not using the new one, so... The new one screwed up my chat window, but other than that, it seems okay. I was just wondering if anybody else had noticed anything different. Usual. Well, a little bit more hair wax. Thank you, buddy. That green D's looking good on you, brother. Great F joke? What are you talking about? You talking about the nacho cheese joke? You gotta refresh your browser, Vargo. You're miles behind on stream. And that was a grade A fucking joke. Nacho cheese? Come on. That was so bad, it's hilarious. Maybe I'm biased, but... I know, they're so bad, the YouTube emotes. It's kind of funny that with the brand new streaming room, they didn't even... This is what I told you, where they added all these features that you don't need or care about. So, like, I can see the concurrent likes and concurrent members and super chat and stuff, which is cool. I mean, I could see that before with the previous setup, but just in a different way, but I can see it live, which is a cool feature, but it's like, the biggest thing that people don't like about YouTube streaming is the crappy chat and stuff and emotes, and it's like they did nothing to fix it. It's like you focused on a bunch of shit that nobody cared about and didn't touch the stuff everybody wanted fixed.
That was Nacho best joke. Full moon face, full moon face, full moon face.
Oh, come on, chicken. You know that the joke was epic. That was epic. He's got a goal run? A Vex and a goal? It'll be okay. Maybe I'll start popping the chest. I mean, it only takes 2 seconds, so I could potentially get something. Felt like I'm really losing a lot of time. Guys. Fargo. You are like miles behind in chat. Refresh your browser, man. If you're gonna troll me, at least do it in real time. The teeth colored thing was like 20 minutes ago. John Bush, what's up? Yes, we got 3Moth in chat. 3Moth and Chicken Chaser 89. They're both Diablo 2 Twitch streamers if you guys want to check them out. They're cool, but they don't have my hair. I guess they don't have my yellow teeth either. Fucking bullshit. And they got legs that I don't have. This is true. This is true. I wanted to ask you, 3Moth, do you work like night shifts or something? Is that why you stream? Like, I woke up to take a piss the one day and you were streaming at like 3 in the morning and I got a notification on my phone. Phil, spam the question right now and I'll answer it. I'm sorry, sometimes I literally miss questions. Even if you got the D beside you, like I'll miss them, so... Answer, or sorry, ask the question again and I will do my best to answer it. I do not purposely ignore questions, I swear, I don't. I don't do that, I just miss them sometimes. Just ask 4 more times and I'll get it. No, I'm kidding. Got a quick rundown of the skills you recommend for an Uber runner. Or which character? For the Frenzy Barb? If it's for the Frenzy Barb, raise your daughter so streaming. Oh, right on, dude. I respect taking the risk to try and do that. I don't even feel like I'm at a big enough size yet to risk leaving my job. Oh, for a paladin, I would just run the typical smiter setup. So just look up any smiter build and you shouldn't have a problem. As far as gear goes, something like, depending on your wealth, I guess if your budget, like treachery, body armor, pause is a really good shield. Heaven's Might is a really nice weapon for smiter. T-Gods, Wisp Projector if you can, Ravenfrost for Cannot Be Frozen, G-Face for the helmet, Goblin Toe for boots for Crushing Blow. Gene W, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. What else, guys? I said Maras, right? Maras or High Lords would work good. Drax for life tap. You can use like a life tap wand. Expensive build. If you want an expensive build, like Exile for your shield, Chains of Otter for your body armor, Maras for your amulet, High Lords for your helmet, Goblin Tours or Gore Riders. You can run Laying of Hands if you're using Exile, or you can also run Drax. The life tap will overproc itself, but it's not that big an issue. Grief for the weapon, T-Gods, Wisp Projector, Ravenfrost. You can switch out like the Wisp Projector for Dwarf Star when you're doing Diablo. It depends, but did I say High Lord's helmet? G-Face. I said High Lord's helmet? No way. Did I really say that? Okay, oh, it doesn't? Okay, never mind. Sorry. What Sickoid said. Don't do it. I was just trying to think of an alternative glove to use if you don't need the life tap proc from Laying Hands, but okay. Or sorry, you don't need life tap proc from Drax if you're using Exile, but Well, what would you use then? Venom grip or something for extra crushing blow? Fire Lord's helmet unsub. No! Losing subs. Oh yeah, no worries, Phil. I will always do my best to answer anybody's questions. Oh, we got Drax. 9% life leech. 12 strength. Dracools from the Maggot Lair. Just as we were talking about a smiter. But, yeah, like at least you didn't... I'll do my best to answer any question. The only thing that I hate is if somebody cries and spazzes in chat because I missed a question. That drives me nuts. Which I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying that's happened before, where somebody cries, spazzes because I missed a question. That's the biggest pet peeve for me, streamer. Rego, did I miss your question? Because on gaming, what's going on, buddy? What are you saying? Now I'm gonna get all trolled from all my good friends. Luvamar was never your favorite streamer? Or D2 guy in the first place? Ah, well. Can't always be first. But yeah, Tobers will be back. You give it 3 months, I bet you Toby will be back. He's probably just burnt out from Diablo 2, to be honest. Which, I'm not burnt out from Diablo 2, but I am shifting to 50% variety, 50% Diablo 2. Just because I don't want to get burned out. Oh, I did drop Drax. I need to add that. Did drop Dracools. I find 666 gold. Days drops.
Good day.
Oh man, don't even get me started on the whole Slam Fest thing. God, I took a beating over that. I swear to God, I did not know that. I thought Slamfest was like a universal Path of Diablo term. I did not realize that people like had copyright striked using the term Slamfest. Fargo, come on, nacho cheese joke was amazing. And he even timed it perfectly with the guy's name was Nacho. Literally does not get any better than that. Where are my boss packs? Yeah, you got any better joke, Fargo? Can't shit on my jokes but not have anything to use. I'm not a dad, I shouldn't be doing lame dad jokes. You enjoyed it, Liam? I felt so bad with the Death Fathom, man. That was... I'm still hunting for that damn item now. And I just completely shipwrecked his quality Death Fathom. High cold damage, high resistances. Just completely bricked it. Alex, because when you use Smite, it never misses, and it's uninterruptible. So what happens with Ubers, like when you do them with like a Frenzy Barb, you have to stack like ridiculous amounts of AR and you'll still miss a lot. But with Smite, you just have Fanaticism and like Grief or something, and then you'll always hit, it's uninterrupted. So you'll proc Life Tap right away, and then just every strike you're doing is hitting them with Crushing Blow, and just it's an easy way to whittle them down. So as soon as you proc Life Tap and you're attacking fast, you're constantly hitting them, you're non-stop replenishing your health. So it's just... And plus it's like you can... Again, with the idea of not being able to miss or it's uninterrupted, you can have absolute trash gear, use like a Life Tap wand, find a Paladin shield with like 4 open sockets with some res on it, and then just put perfect diamonds in it, and you can get easy res that way. It's just the best character for Trav. Yeah, Trav's good. I could do a little bit of Trav today to try and get some more perfect gems, because I'm really close to 1,000 P gems. Want to make that video as well. Igor! Trash area. You just don't know what a good farming area and a good farming character is. Bad with the wind druid? I don't think that would work with a shit, to be honest. I'll do a players 1 Trav just for you guys. I think it'll be horrible though. 45 or nothing, Sean? For budget smiter. Okay, let's do a Trav run. Yeah, so Oak Sage die. I guess I could use NATOs for physical damage. I'll do one more. I keep forgetting, I'm so used to just sitting there and having Hurricane do everything that I forgot I actually had tornadoes to... I just don't think you do enough cold damage though, because this is players 1. Really, you should be farming Trav on P3. Like, you're probably better off using Reaper's Toll Mercenary setup. Liam, PewDiePie is a combination of like a really good personality. He's super smart. He did also, like, when he did YouTube, he was like the first, which I'm not entirely saying that it's not the reason why he's the biggest, but that did help. I will never be that big. It's impossible. He gets more subs in a day than my entire channel has, so... Oh, rare hideable. Never say never. Well, let's hope Diablo 4 is epic. Ride the Diablo 4 wave. I got to ID the rare Hydrobo for a sub? Alright, deal. Deal. 2 open sockets, 20 IAS, nothing else. Remember, unsubbing and resubbing doesn't count. I'm that desperate. But you think I should? Well, if it was like roll a Breath of the Dying and I'll sub to you, I'd be like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. But just identifying a bow is not a big deal. Or are you talking about riding Diablo 4 train? I'm that desperate. Oh, I think it's going to be a good game, guys. I really do. I've said this so many times that everybody thinks it's going to be trash. I'm going into it with an open mind, and I'm going to give it a chance. Oh! Okay, guys, we just need 4 more. We just need 4 more nice facets and 2 Isterns, and we can sexify the druid up even further. Damn! CTA base. You piece of shit. CTA base. Oh, fuck's sakes. CTA base. That one's gonna haunt me forever. Manuel, I'm telling you, man, you just gotta have faith. Well, going by pure numbers, Grego, Llama's a lot bigger, but... It'll be interesting streaming a game on my channel that's brand new versus like a really old game. See what it does for channel exposure or whatnot. Be interesting to see. No jaw, no faith. Technically, even Shia X is bigger than me. Technically. Joshua, what's going on, buddy? Tuning in at work? Oh! Keep yourself controlled, DB. It's all good. It's all good. That that says 26% fire resistance. So it's a really useful jewel that I've been hunting for a very long time to stick in Daryl's Visage. That's a good drop. I'm so happy I found that. Looking for that one for a while now. No, you want to know what's worse, classic gaming? I have found 2 of them that are increased attack speed lightning. I found 2 of them that increase attack speed cold now, and I found 2 of them that are increased attack speed poison. I haven't found a one with fire yet. That's the worst part, man. Yeah, that is some bullshit, man.
Good day.
God damn. Like, it's right here. Here's the poison, or here's the lightning. I have it on this character. The maximum resistance is 30. That is as high as we can go. Barry, feeling good after instantly watching this stream? Thank you, dude. That means a lot to hear that. Thank you so much. Peter, can I do a few ancient tunnel runs? In a little bit. We're focused here on getting the GG for the Maggot Lair. The text is a little off center. What do you mean, text? Like what's off centered? I certainly can, Panistra. Level 84 and level 85 area. So every item in the game can drop. The only thing, it's champion packs in the first 2 levels, they drop like Pindle, but boss packs can drop everything. And then on the very bottom level, everything, like champions or boss packs can drop every item in the game, so. That's awesome, Dash. Fargo, I have a little chat rules. You cannot make fun of somebody for looks unless you post a selfie of what you actually look like in my Discord. So, unless you post us a real picture of you, what you look like, you cannot say anything about how anybody looks. George Grosso, how's it going? Click on channel count. And no going to Google and looking up a picture of Chris Pratt, okay? He's a good looking dude, but let's be honest. That I don't remember the last time. I don't ever ban anybody. Vargo is just being Vargo. How's it going, Donchiro? A lot of damage there. You are Discord. I'm gonna make a rumored splurge video. I did roll 3 really big rumors this month, Star Hunter. Beast, Grief, and I forget what the other one was. 3 big rune birds though. What am I cooking today? The plan was pasta with sausage. Not too hard to make. Also pretty good as well. You went sub because of a game because of a Game of Thrones stream? Because of those spoilers? George, it's not really good. We went there just to test it out. The rogues and the snakes are cold immune, and the cold immunity cannot be broken from infinity, so it's a very poor place to farm. I would say the Maggot Lair or the Ancient Tunnels would be the best place to farm with this particular build. But we tried the temples, it's not ideal. Except from Ohio. Not much. Coming back at you from Ontario, Canada. Yeah, the snakes are cool monsters, just when you're running a build that's focused on killing everything with Hurricane, which is cold damage, and cold immunity does not help you very much. Much plain dog? Yeah, units being damaged. It's 2.9 to 3.1k Hurricane. But then the combination of the facets in the Crystal Sword and the Conviction from Infinity, everything is at minus 0 cold res, unless the boss has magic resistance or cold enchanted. Then they'll be at like minus like 70 or 80 or something. But typically everything I'm touching is taking 2.9 to 3.1k cold damage per second at minus 100 cold res. So I don't know what that makes the true damage. I don't really want to do the math, but I'm sure that makes the actual true damage. I don't know, whatever it amplifies it by. Anybody wants to do the math? Argo, that joke is 100 times worse than the nacho cheese joke. Literally 100 times. Bare minimum 100 times worse. Guys, we have 116 concurrent likes. Thanks to the new streaming mode. Can we get some more, please? Ooh, Null Striker, Zach. Nice. What swords build is good in hell? Depending on your gear, you can make them all work, actually. Fire Sorceress, Cold Sorceress, or Blizzard. But budget, Blizzard's the best. Top end tier, Lightning is the best. Well, I don't want to say Lightning's better than Cold, but Lightning's like, very, very good. Because you can break the majority of Lightning minions in the game. For niche, though, like, you can do really good with a Fire Sorceress as well. Oh, 7, you like my new camera setup? Believe it or not, it's the exact same camera. It's just, I bought stream, like, light setup. That's it. It's literally the exact same Logitech C9020 1080p streaming. You can get this webcam for like $70 off of Amazon. It's just a better, better lighting. Mister, how do you kill lightning minions if you have a cold sorcerers? You have to skip them for the most part. Infinity can break some of them, but you kind of have to target specific areas or run like a dual skill tree spec setup, so like Fireball and Blizzard, so if something's cold immune, you can kill it with fire. Fire immune, like you kill it with cold, vice versa. Zach, what's my grail at? 13 items remain. Exclamation grail, you'll get a link of the remaining ones. Overall character, if you're including all areas, I would probably say the Hammerden. But like, if you're going by the best character to farm specific items, like like farming the pits, it's going to be like the pit circer or poison necro. But if you're talking about like all over and farming multiple areas, probably the Hammerden, because the only area that really sucks for Hammerden is the ancient tunnels. Everything else you can farm. You can farm the pits, Chaos Sanctuary, you can do Veil runs. You'll have to use Holy Bolt or a strong mercenary to kill the second wave. Yeah, Javazon's really good too. It's true, Billy. See, Billy, that's why I keep you around, man. Billy makes fun of my stream layout and answers questions. Jesse, my day's going great, man. Thank you for asking. Elemental Skiller plus life. I know I need to update it, Zach. I haven't yet. That's why it says 14, but it's actually 13 items remain. Fort and Andy, yeah, like that typical setup, Phil, with like the high concentration aura, like your mercenary should do tons of damage, so you should be able to take out the magic immunes. That being said, I've honestly never really run Veil runs with the Hammer, and so I don't know what the best setup is. Like, I don't know if some weird like hybrid setup with Smite works better, or a strong mercenary, or I don't know what's the best way of dealing with that. I just know that anything else besides Act Wave 2, Hammerden can destroy it. Especially when you just sit there and you precast all your hammers, and then Veil spawns them onto your spinning hammers, and like everything's dead. It's kind of funny, actually. I checked it. It was not Neth. We did check it, Panistra. Check out how much XP per run. Okay, 33,000. So we'll see how much it goes up. M94, so not going to be a lot of experience, especially on P1. The unique Berserker Axe is called Death Cleaver. If you get that one, drop an ethereal version of that, that is a Zod candidate. It's never going to be as good as Grief, but it's really cool to use like that weapon, War Riders, and like High Lords. You can get 100% Deadly Strike. This is single player with the pluggy mod, one guy. Oh, is Death Cleaver... Honestly, I'd have to look. I don't know if it's ladder only or not. Harriet Summit will tell you. Almighty Kun, I saw your YouTube message about that. I haven't tried messing around with the debug text. I never deleted them at all. I just let them collect up in the original pluggy, but knock on wood, I don't have the issue again, but if it does happen, I can try deleting the debug text files or whatever, but it really wasn't an issue for me because I have backed up save files, so reinstalling it took me like 10 minutes. I actually forgot how to do the plugin reinstallation, but it wasn't too bad. Just reinstall it, copy and paste save files. Go. Cow's a good place to MF. It's decent for bases and runes. I should say it's really good for runes. Pretty good, like good for bases and runes. In terms of like farming really rare items, it's not so good. And it's also poor for leveling too. You don't get a lot of experience farming cows. Phil, just because the raw damage, it's just more raw damage than Last Wish. Or fleece. And you can also, like, you need 0 increased attack speed with Fanaticism and Grief. You hit the max breakpoint for Smite. That was for Hall after. Yeah, I don't know what specific level it is that it falls off. It's just. Okay, so it went from 33,000 to 77. Oh. Do you want to do the math for me? It's 44,000. Ugh. Kevin, you woke up with a phone issue? Cappy, who is the really high-ranked Dota player? Felch. I don't know if he's in chat.
Hey.
If you're in the Discord, Cappy, you could message, you could DM Felch and ask him about it, but yeah, he's very high-ranked in Europe. Very good Dota 2 player. So 6 more perfect topaz. 4 more, so that's 10 total with a sapphire. 15 emeralds. Damn, I need a bunch of perfect diamonds though. I could just be not picky about the end and I could just shove the remaining ones in, but I'm not necessarily in a rush to make the video, so. Felch, Cappy. Thelch. Sure, you can look up his ranking on Europe. Do I like any strategy games? The only like strategy-based game I kind of played was Red Alert 2. Because my friend gave it to me. I never really played StarCraft or anything like that. Ever do any hell runs from level 1? What do you mean a hell run, Phil? Like, do you ever speed run or do like playthroughs trying to beat the game from like level 1? I do that typically on ladder resets and stuff. I do it a little bit. Most of my like main grinding is just grail stuff like farming. I never played it. Never played the Median XL mod. Yeah, I do some playthrough stuff, Phil. Too much. Cherry.
How long has it been you said cherry berry?
It's been a while, buddy, but how have you been, man? Good to see you, Cherry. When was the last D2 reset? Good question. Probably 3 months ago now? 2 or 3 months ago? You'd have to ask him in Discord, Cappy. I don't know which rank or whatever it is for Dota. I don't know. I just know it's very high, very good ranking, and he plays it a lot. Isn't go. Get the GGs in the Maggot Lair, man. By GG's, I mean not very good so far, but I do want to try Meeting XL. I might try it next month, just figure out how to install it and set it up. I hear you, Phil. I think that's why Diablo 2 still has such a following to this day, because people want that. My faster run walk, Dext, light and fire as. Those rolled like higher on the faster run walk and FHR. Because that's a lot of lightning and fire res. Like this is 25 and 24, and that's 38 and 34. I'll maybe keep those. Those are okay. Okay, boots. Mark, you started on pod?
Where can I take you?
I saw your comment, man. Did you lose everything on your buggy? Bit of a bummer. What's up, Overdrive? Yeah, it's unfortunate, dude. James, how's it going? Guys, I have 131 concurrent likes. You think we can get up to 150 this stream? Pretty please. Brett, congratulations on your new kid, man. I'm happy for you. Yeah, the only good thing about this new stream studio, James, is I can see the update of how many likes. I can see it going up. We're at 141. Once we get 150, I want to try and see if we get 175. The cheap, free, and easy way to spread the stream, so I do appreciate it if you guys... Well, you can count it for them if you want. It's just I can now see what it is. It's just a new feature that they added. They broke a couple other things, but I guess they added that for me. Yes, Clan! Thank you so much for the super chat, man! Keep up the good, positive. Thank you very much, man.
Keep up the good content, positive atmosphere.
Appreciate it, thank you. Change made you first Enigma? A great hauberk? I don't know how you say the word. Hauberk? You like the style points? I like the upper body look of the hauberk. I just don't like how it has like your, you know, you're rocking around. It's like leather pants with like this really nice body armor top. Very cool, man. That's a really nice feeling making your first Enigma. Nothing too crazy, Squid. Just what you see on stream there. Vex Room Players 1, which is kind of cool. Super trollish jewel drop. Phil, it works good on a Zealer, Frenzy Barb, Whirlwind Barb. Wolf Barb is really good too. The only build that Grief really isn't like melee build, that Grief isn't the #1 option is actually Fury Druid. It's really the only build I can think off the top of my head. Every other melee damage dealing build, I think Grief is always going to be the best. Oh, melee source, okay. Very, very niche builds. Thank you, Isgor. Bear Sorceress, Fireclaw, Vengeance Paladin, kicks in. Okay, there you go. Sickoid coming in with the info. 100%, it's not, in my opinion, it's not good for the Fury Druid. I don't like it because Fury Druid has amazing FHR breakpoints, and then very poor, well, they're not poor, but they're not as good block rate breakpoints. So if you use like Grief and a Storm Shield, you'll constantly be stuck in block mode instead of, you're better off taking the damage and then just recovering and attacking like with a two-handed attack, or a two-handed weapon, sorry. So that's why I think that's kind of a very niche build. Fury Druid. How many Druid pelts? Quite a few. I don't want to use a Juve. I think I'm at 70. I think I'm at 80. 80 out of 250. Can you make Grief in a bow? No, it's not an all weapons remember. Is it just swords and axes? I have to actually look it up. I don't. It's not like CTA. Like CTA is an all weapons. You can make it in anything. Same with like Breath of the Dying. Pretty sure it's swords and axes. The highlights, just what you see on stream, Casper. Troll Jewel Drop. Drax and a Vex Rune. So far, though. What are we at? 2 hours and... almost 3 hours in. I lost my... Thank you, Grego. Really crap results, though. Fortunately. I mean, the one Druid Amulet was kind of nice. 2 Druid skills, 5 FCR, all res and MF. But the funny thing is this amulet is identical, but it has more all res and more MF. So the one like questionably good caster amulet I have a better version of. Could take years, yes. I did get 3 220 caster amulets though in the same video, believe it or not. The same 100 caster amulet installment, I got a 220 sorceress, 220 barbarian, and a 220 paladin. It's pretty freaking nutty. Are caster amulets the best in game or dropped ones? Depends on what build and what character, but I would say that most cases caster amulet beats rare. But there's some exceptions where it depends on, like, rares can only roll up to 10 FCR, caster amulets can roll 20, so it's kind of situational. Like, I'll show you guys this one. This is one of my best caster amulets. It's actually be better if it rolled here. 2 to sorcerer skills, 20 FCR, 23 to strength. And that would have been better if it was like all of resistances or something with it as well, but that's one of my best crafts. Got a couple other, like, nothing too insane. It's 2/7, 27 strength. It's just with the way the affixes roll that I know that you can only get 10 on rare, 20 on crafted. Don't know why that is. All right, I'm going to take a pizza break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, like they roll, I think it's specifically, what is it? Oh, I went with it always rolls regenerate to mana, plus mana, and then I think it rolls 2 to 5 FCR, I think. And then everything else is additional, I believe. I believe those are the 3 stats. I'd have to go back to the Ariad Summit to actually see which one it is. Anyways, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Because normally I was using Enigma, Casper, but then I switched the Enigma on my druid for stream. But that particular build I use Enigma. I'll be back in 2 minutes. How many jokes did we get about legs? I had to recharge my battery. Yeah. Only saw the wheelchair? Oh, yeah. It's that damn coffee, man. Guys, only 152 likes. Can we get it to 200 by the end of stream? You can get 3 skills, but you have to get them on magic amulets. So you can't get 3 on rare or rare or crafted. And I don't think you can get, I think you can get 3 skills with like MF or something, but I don't think you can get 3 skills 20 FCR. You can get 3 skills 20 FCR on a magic circlet though. Not a rare circlet, but a magic circlet you can. That is an option. Legs questionable at this point, just my... Later, Josh. Thank you for tuning in the stream. Appreciate it, man. Get to see my new little scene setup, too. My little Diablo 2 video in the background. You can get 220, like I showed you a 220 caster, but it's very, very difficult to get that. Like that's not something that no rage, you will in a second, man. I just came back from a pizza break. All right, 2 hours and 56 minutes in. We have 1 hour to go. We can either farm Trav. We can drop this setup and farm Trav for some jewels. Or perfect gems, excuse me. Or we can get back to the game. You guys are like slave drivers of the whip. Don't you dare take a break. Don't relax. Get grinding. Chicken Chaser was gonna do that for me.
Please just sleep with my wife already, DB.
Yeah, I thought Magnus was gonna take some of the heat off me. I already asked him about it. They wouldn't do it. Does anybody want to take one for the team? I'm a married man, I can't do it. Somebody help DB out. Swinger action. Got any kids? I don't. No kids for me. Uja, you enjoy the Maggot Lair grind? Thank you, man. I am too, actually. Believe it or not, it's like bearable and then refreshing with this character, so I'm actually enjoying it. Do I want the kids? Honestly, like, ran to a prostitute, real life, Grego. I don't really plan on having kids at the moment. We're kind of on the same page with my wife, so. There's stories about how you behaved? Interesting.
Good day.
It takes so long to get these P-gems. Never plan on it, just kind of. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm not necessarily like calling you out, but I'm just saying in general, like when you go to family reunions and stuff and people say like, oh, when are you having kids? You having kids soon and stuff? Because like, you gotta, A, it's annoying. B, you don't know if that person doesn't want kids. C, you don't know if maybe they're trying and they can't have kids, and then you make them feel like a piece of shit for saying, you know, when you're having kids to them. Like, it's just in general, I don't like it. It's really bad. Kurt! Good question.
Why no chat on the stream layout?
Basically, traditional YouTube was being, the regular streaming studio was being retarded. Sorry, it was being dumb. I shouldn't say retarded. And my stream randomly crapped out 3 times during the countdown. And not internet issue on my end, because I wasn't dropping frames, it was YouTube. So I switched to the new studio layout, and which is working completely fine. I haven't had any issues. But it messed up my chat overlay. So I didn't feel like spending half an hour trying to figure out and get my chat overlay correct again. I'll just do it off stream, but that's why I temporarily don't have the chat layout at the moment. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. No, I'm not saying that you. I'm not saying you intended. I'm just saying in general. Like, I'm not saying it's like you ask a question. Oh, you're gonna have kids. That's fine. But I'm saying it's like when you're at like a family reunion and you get bombarded with it. I'm not saying me specifically. I'm just when you think about everybody else. Like, I'm just, you know, that person could not want kids. They could be trying to have kids and they can't. And then you're, you know, saying that. And it's, can you make them feel like crap unintentionally? It's just a pet peeve. Just like when you get married. Yeah, that one's annoying too. All for res. That'd have been a nice ring if that rolled like 10 FCR and magic fine. Got 10 cold, 10 light, 10 poison, and 34 fire res. That would have been a really nice ring. Even if it just rolled plain FCR, it would be okay. But if that rolled like FCR and res. Same thing for when are you gonna get married? Yes, that's annoying. Are you gonna have kids? Yes, that's annoying. 100%. I'm trying, Quark. Trying to get GG hype. Yeah, it's just kind of a little annoying. Yes. It is what it is, though. It's never gonna... People are never gonna stop asking it. Dupe gems? I don't like to dupe stuff. It just doesn't make it... Like, I easily could have duped 1,000 gems, but I feel like it's more rewarding to grind for them yourself. So I don't really dupe anything, ever. DJ, where would you use it? Good question. You could put it in Ath Reaper's Tool. Really good in a G-Face as well for a Mercenary. You could put it in a Giant Skull if you have 2 of them. Or Faith Amazon. It's another option. You can get 30 IAS and a 2-weapon stock with Giant Skull. You get knockback and then up to 40 ED if it's a perfect... 2 perfect Rubies of Fervor. But I would say if you have an Eth Told or a G-Face, I would probably put it in those 2 first. Or... That's a really nice jewel though, 13 or 1531. How's it going, Lady Stealth? How are you today? Wait, I'm dropping. I've only dropped 3. 3 in 1 year. Or sorry, 3 in 3 years. Well, 2.5, 2.5, 3, something like that. Not like I'm dropping them all over the place. Yeah, we're still P1 Railhead. Still players 1. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Dropped X effect on striking. What do you mean? What do you mean drop X effect? Like plus life based on character level? Or I don't know what you mean by X effect on striking. You mean like chance to cast like Frost Nova when struck or something? You can get that. I don't think you can get chance to cast on striking though. Or maybe that's only boots. Like I know you can see on boots all the time. You get like chance to cast Frost Nova or chance to cast struck, but I don't think on striking. Pretty sure. Good question though. I'm gonna go with no because I've never really seen one.
Your presence honors me.
Yes?
Please play Meeting XL. I'll try it out in the future. Toby chickened out on it. Ryan, we're hunting for every item in the game. But in particular, Tyrell's Might, Death's Fathom, Stormlash, Schaefer's Mallet or Hammer, whichever one it's called. Whatever, if you type in exclamation Grail, you get the list of all my remaining items. I'm trying to farm every item in the game, and I have 13 remaining. But one of those 13 would be ideal. But the biggest item I want to get is probably like, the Maggot Lair is doing great. Layer? I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound like a mistake I would make. Up on BattleNet. I thought about doing some community MF on BattleNet actually. Problem is they don't have a character. It'd have to be non-ladder. That's the issue. Can't make a mistake online. Try hardcore. You know what's the difference using Nightwings? A little bit. I actually went between Perfect Topaz and Shaco. There's not a noticeable difference, but you can, like, in my opinion, you can... The damage is noticeable, but it's not make or break, if that makes sense. It's not like you have to wear Nightwings to clear Ancient Tunnels, but it is an instant Nightwing, so it's a good combination of damage as well as getting Magic Find. Because I was running the 220 Circlet with 2 SOJs, and we just switched to instant Nightwings. This one's perfect 15 cold damage. Then I'm using 2 FCR rings with Magic Find. That's kind of how I shifted the build. But we're 350 MF, 199 FCR. Sorry, 99 FCR, 350 MF, 63 FHR breakpoint, and 2.9 to 3.1k hurricane damage. The hurricane damage does drop to like 2.4 to 2.6, I think, if I switch to Shaco, which absolutely is noticeable. Again, it's not like you can't run without it, but... Any GG item before? Not really. I don't typically farm the Maggot Lair too much. I just started doing it with this setup, so... Or Spike. Like Cranebeak. Amulet. So close to 105 FCR. The Druid's breakpoints are 99 and 163. The Sorceress is the 5. But really, anything higher than 99, unless you're going for 163, is a waste. 163 is a lot of fun to play. It's just it's really hard to reach that breakpoint. Like, you'd have to drop... You need a really nice caster amulet. You have to switch out... Like, you pretty much have to use, like, a circlet. You can't use the faceted weapon. A lot of changes you'd have to make to the build. I'll see deaths. I may or may not do some BattleNet stuff. Appreciate the offer though. Three hours to jump. I have dropped other stuff. Like, we did get a 13-3 Great Bow. But yeah, it's been kind of a dry spell. This does make for a bit of a boring stream. Kind of out of my control though. What's the Enjoy SP mode? Oosh. I don't know what that is. Is that like single player but with higher drop rates? I don't mind, like, dry spells suck, but they make the drops better, right? If you can just get everything you want on ladder through trading, it doesn't make it as exciting when you drop something, but you work for it and you push through the dry spells, you do get that crazy item. Usually makes for a pretty good reaction. Gene, you got a decent druid setup for non-ladder? Okay, man, I appreciate that. Just thank you for offering. Non-ladder wind druid, huh? Interesting. Maybe
Yes?
maybe we'll switch gears and we'll do a little bit of Trav. I can get my or I don't know, what do you guys think? Switch to Trav or keep farming Maggot Lair for the last 45 minutes? Trav, stay Maggot Lair. Best remove for Bowmancer? Photo or white. White if you want pure damage. Photo if you want resistance. Just a Trav. All right, we'll finish this run, and then we'll do a little bit of Trav farming for the last. Vex asking. I got the Vex, I think, the very first run, too. It was pretty crazy. Back up here. Be assigned to quit. I am determined to get one really, really nice drop from here. I am 100% determined to do it. Might not do it today, might take a break, come back to it later, but don't hold your breath for that video, Casper. Sure can, Kubos. God can drop in the Maggot Lair, 100%. You play this game and still be married. I'm sure I'm not the only married man who plays this game. It's one of the reasons why I like single players, because I can pick up where I left off and I, you know, grind for like, you know, less than 8 hours a week. Maybe a little bit off stream for 10 hours total. But it's not like ladder where you got to be grinding like crazy, right? Like if I was grinding ladder, like trying to actually push on ladder and be married, I'd probably be divorced. But that's the cool thing about single players. You just kind of collectively work your way. You don't worry about resets. You just slowly build your wealth over like multiple years of playing if you're doing like a Grail or whatnot. That's why I really like single player compared to Battle.net. Build Enigma. I hope My Trav Zealer has CTA. Should. Any grief. Okay. Mark's all geared up. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go to players 3. Well, Zod can't drop from Trav. The highest Trav can drop is Champ. Zod really that useful? It's not. It's not super useful. I think it's more just the excitement of dropping it because it's so rare. But in terms of like usefulness, Grief is generally better than Breath of the Dying in almost every build with the exception of like Fury Druid or something. You can put Zod runes in specific uniques, like if you have Ethereal Hawes, you can up it and then stick a Zod rune in it. Or like a Zod and an Death Cleaver or something. So there is uses for it, but it's never going to be like top tier. Yeah, well, yeah, for Breath of the Dying, or if you want to make some specific unique item indestructible. Like Ethereal Tomb Reaver, 3 open sockets. That's a good candidate. That's what I love about Travancore, it's just jewels galore. If I completed the Grail, I would probably switch to just doing resets only and then switching to another game, I think. Because it's still gonna take... But then you're asking me if I completed the Grail tomorrow. I don't know. Hard to say. I will not be playing Diablo 2 the rest of my life. I'll never entirely abandon it, but I do want to play other games like on my Twitch. I want to play Diablo 4 when it comes out. PoE, yeah, Path of Exile. Grim Dawn looks cool. I'm currently playing Resident Evil 2 Remastered on Twitch, and I'm really enjoying that playthrough. I want to play Death Stranding too when it comes out. But okay, like I said, I'll never entirely leave Diablo 2, but like, you also can't stream and make videos about Diablo 2 your entire life, so at some point I will be doing other games. Just how it is. Zotted at the Astrians? Yes, that would be cool. I think D4 will probably come out realistically in the next 1.5 to 2 years. I'm thinking. And at that point, like right before it comes out, my current PC will become my stream PC, and I'll be running a dual PC setup. Did the Merc not proc Decrep there? Once? Any info about... You mean D4, Tony? There's been no official announcement, but it's pretty much understood that that's going to be the next big Diablo game that they release. As far as I know, like, Immortal's in a weird state of, like, being held, like, they may not actually release it. I don't know the status on Immortal. Guys have phones. What was the guy that made that joke? Was it Kevin? Or not joke? Kevin Chan or something? Chang? Another melee build for Paladin? There's really weird hybrid builds like the Holy Shock, like Dual Dream, Zealer setup, Shockedin or whatever it's called. You can do the same thing with Holy Freeze. Zealer is like the main one. Wyatt Chang, there we go. I knew it was something Wyatt. Wyatt Chang. So many flawless. The best part about Trav. Chances are you need to upgrade your PC. Yeah, that's why I said I'll my current PC will become my stream PC, and then the gaming PC will play it. Streaming PC just streams it, right? And my current PC is more than good enough to be a stream PC. It doesn't take much to, because it already has a capture card and it'll work fine for a stream PC. PC, good question. There's a build video. My friend built it for me. It's AMD Ryzen. I don't know the actual specs. I'm not a big computer guy. Sorry. There is a video on my channel. Goes through the build. It is more of a budget NPC, but like it'll work absolutely fine as a stream PC. And 120 gigabyte RAM. Currently 16. Currently 16 RAM. Yeah, in terms of actually like Ryzen, yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Kurt. That's my current PC spec, which will be more than good enough to be a stream PC. Because all it's doing is it's getting like through the capture card and then it'll just send it off through OBS, right? So it'll work more than good enough for that. How long have I played Diablo 2 for? On and off since I was, like, I don't know, 10 years old, I guess. Parents first got it for me. Germoni, yeah, I specifically am running extra strength on this build for more damage, for faster clear speed. I don't really ever have a close call with 14 or 1400 health, so specifically running max block, and then I can show you the attributes in a second. Okay. 524 into strength, enough for max block, and then 132 into vitality. Chris, we decided the last like 45 minutes stream wanted to see Trav. We'll farm Trav, get some perfect gems. No, it's not my full-time job, Adam. Maybe someday, but currently not yet. I might, when I stream, I might start like switching things up where every 2 hours I switch areas, because I don't know if it's boring for you guys to see the same build, same area for like, I mean, every 2 hours just switch location and a different character. I thought it'd be kind of cool way to keep things fresh, like magic finding. But guys, if you want to follow me on Twitch, exclamation Twitch, stream a variety there. Little shameful self-advertising. what pays the bills? My full-time job. I do make money at this, it's just not enough to. Well, it depends on your definition of surviving. I don't make enough money to solely live off of streaming, but thank you, Max. Very kind of you. Thank you, StereoX. Very kind of you. Oh, we're up to 175 likes. Can we hit 200 likes before the end of stream? That's the plan, Kubos. 100 unidentified set amulets. Want to see if I can get a damn Tal's amulet. Mitch Dave, you're watching me from Mexico on family vacation? Thank you, Mitch. That's awesome, dude. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. Well, you must be if you're watching DB. Ha ha ha. That one was just as bad as the nacho joke. Still, thank you, Mitch.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, 179. So close. Run something and try and get full towels or full IK set. Have to do that on another stream. That was not your greatest moment. Sometimes I laugh at some of it. How lame some of my jokes are. I'm using grief on this character. Cesar is 371, 37 increased attack speed grief. It doesn't Grego. It's just a funny command that they added where every time you type in exclamation bullshit, it just, the number goes higher. It doesn't actually, like, track my voice. That'd be funny if it did. Yeah. Body armor is Enigma. That's how I get my teleport. Teleport on the offhand with Spirit. Really makes the runs a lot quicker than it is. Like, you can charge, but charge is kind of buggy, and I'd rather just run this teleporting setup. Yeah, Enigma is even, like, arguably the best armor to use on melee characters. Because the extra strength almost makes up for the damage, and ooh, Elma Nejra. And then you can reposition your mercenary to, like, proc Decrepify and stuff. You can argue that the only 2 skills, 61 enhanced damage. I think that rolls 70, right? Or is it 65? It's not even that crazy of a drop. Found a Surun Gimboba. I don't think I've ever dropped a Sir rune live before. Ever. Like, Burjaw, Cham, Zod, Low Ohm, but I've never run a Sir before. Get a Cham. I want to cast Sanctuary before. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's just RNG. I've never. It's kind of. I look at a server in the same way I look at a Vex rune. Or sorry, Gull rune. Vex is half. Sorry, Gull is half a Vex. Sur is half a Burr. That's all I really look at. The server rune is. I mean, the only rune word that I can think that uses Sur is Last Wish, which again is not too useful, and Eternity. There might be another one that uses Sur, but I... Oh, Wind. Wind does. Wind is Sur and L. Adam, if you buy it off an item shop now, I'm sure you could get it for like $5 or something. If you're buying stuff off an item shop, it's going to be really expensive at the start of ladder. And then at the end of the ladder, when everybody has everything and it's not... Oh, Pride and Dragon? Okay, those are two good examples. At the end of the ladder, when bots have already found everything and people aren't really playing, that's when you can get like for like $2 or $3. Buy it from an item shop. What do you want to make your bot DN, Tony? This character I have 220 MF, I think. Just shy of, or just over 200, I mean. Excuse me. What a surprise. Redmar, that's even more lame than the nacho joke, dude. Even more lame. Kubos, I don't have 1,000 perfect gems yet. The plan is to just get 1,000, then I'll reroll Veil Grand Charms. Veil, Meal Attack, or Diablo, you can reroll any of the three, it doesn't matter. They can all roll 41 to 45 life. Come on, Esmal. Oh, so bad, Redmar. So bad. Yeah, Jack, I meant, like, what did you want to make Breath of the Dying in? I know that, I know bot D stands for Breath of the Dying. Just curious what you... For what base and what character you wanted to make it in. Oh, the jokes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's another one. What's a Gerda, Brandon? Oh, 2 Gerdas?
'Cause
Oh, Geeds. Okay. How'd they roll? Matthew, any use for gold? Gold's really good for gambling. Circlets, amulets, rings. Mostly circlets. It's really like the best way to get nice, really nice rare circlet. It's farming trad for gold and then just gambling away.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh. Here's a really cool bug. See this thing when I identified it? How it has teleport charges? I then lose my teleport on my Enigma. I can't, there's no teleport, you gotta... Re-equipped it, good to go. You gamble with an edge word? Yeah, edge and Geeds to reduce vendor prices. I honestly don't do a lot of gambling, it's really only for getting amulets for crafting materials, but... Kept the Geeds, 15, 150, 35. That's a nice one, Brandon. Blizzard Sorceress is really good, Barb's good, Hammerden's really good. Those are probably the top 3 gold finding characters, I would think. Blizzard's my favorite, but I mean, I guess you could gold find with like a Necro if you wanted to too. Ismail will go down. I've never played Median XL, Matthew. I haven't tried it. I want to at some point, but I might install it next week. I might take a break from the pluggy grind, and I might mess around with Median XL or something. Just give myself like a month break. Still Diablo 2 related, but Median XL is totally different at the same time. Herman Sprockets. Fire Res, I'm at Char.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, we're 185, 186 now. Almost 200. Just about there. Most fun character period. It depends, Adam. Depends on what you want to play, what you enjoy. Really a personal preference thing. I mean, my favorite character is probably the Fire Sorceress, followed by the Javazon. Lightning Sorceress is up there too. I really like her. But I mean, some people love Necro, some people love the Hammerden. Hammerden's my least favorite. I really enjoy the Fear Druid, others hate it. 15 or 200 breakpoint. Pressure. Rare. I've honestly never played the Martial Arts Assassin, Brandon. I want to play her, and I also want to play the Riftsen. I think that's a really cool character to play. I've seen build videos like using Nightwings, obviously Rift, like Chains of Honor is a really good body armor for that particular build. Why don't I drink alcohol and stream? That's a recipe for disaster. Say something you don't want to say, do something stupid. Jen, that's a pretty cool drop. Viper Magi from normal Bale. That's really cool. That's like getting Shaco from Nightmare Vale. It's a really cool drop. Yeah, super entertaining, just getting blitzed. I feel like it's a bad idea. Recipe to say something stupid or do something dumb. What is ASMR? I don't understand what that means, ASMR stream. Do I even want to know what it is? Ooh, 24 FHR, 25 strength. That's why leaving more likes still be better. The nervous system reaction? How the hell do you do that? Stimulate nerves on a stream? Brain tingling? Certain sounds give you tingles? I'm not doing that shit. You guys want me to whisper into my microphone and do really weird things? Better donate a lot of money for me to do that shit. Yeah, not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Like, that's actually a fucking thing? I honestly can't believe that's a thing. Oh my god. Whispering and then touching the microphone and doing things to get some tingling response in the viewer? Holy fuck. I can't believe that's even a thing. I don't know. Takes all kinds of people to make the world go round, I guess. Make a playable blaze source. Yeah, you could. I mean, anything's playable. It's just not going to be like meta or amazing, Kubas, but Germoni, even if I could make like hundreds of dollars a stream, I just couldn't do it. Because one, I couldn't keep a straight face doing it, and two, I just, no. No, that's just a hard fucking no. I'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch, Grego. Doing some Resident Evil 2 remaster. Yeah, the whole bathwater thing too, that drives me nuts. I can't believe people actually paid for that. Don't. Thrown it. Ah, plane shapeshifting. That's okay. Certain sounds can be calming and induce endorphins like dopamine and release, like when you hear a badass song, etc. Yeah, I don't think I can do it, man. I just can't. Can't do it. Keep a straight face at the same time. Saying danger zone for... Should I craft that IIS cold res jewel I found? I feel like I should. To get rid of the pain of seeing it. My Griffin's reaction was an ASMR tingle or a trigger. Like, you guys are telling me to look it up after stream. I don't even want to. I know it's just gonna piss me off. It'll probably piss... It will, like 100% it'll. I found this jewel recently. What do you guys think of that? 7 max damage, 29 to demons, 36 attack rate demons, 4 to strength, and 6 all resistances. I think that's kind of a cool jewel. Not as good as this one. This one's 15 ED, 37 to demons, 34 to attack rating to demons, 2 to dex, 9 fire res. It's like a similar jewel, but I'd argue this one beats it. Kind of almost cool, but best for crafting. Nine more minutes of Trav, guys. I thought it was actually a pretty cool jewel. You guys think it's just crap though? What's up, Moose? Yeah, like, I think it's just not quite as good as the one I currently have, but it would still be really good. What do I use that in? G-Face for Trav Zealer, or G-Face for Roland Barb for running Veil. Those are probably the two best options. Yeah, we're at 190 likes. And more. Haters watching, but no. Liking's free, it doesn't cost you anything. You can even now hide your videos so that you don't show the people videos you like. So if you're afraid of admitting you like watching me, don't worry, you can hide it. All hidden now, you can keep it private. Yeah, Vexrune, Drax, and a brutal troll for a jewel. Yeah, that seems about right, Warren. We're hovering about 160 viewers right now. Which I've kind of noticed lately, like Holy Grail grinding, the viewership's kind of dropped. Like, it's, in general, it's kind of dropped a little bit over the last 2 months or so, so... That's why I'm debating like doing Meeting Excel or doing something to change it up. Oh, we're at 197. It's about 200. We're talking about the likes, Peter. You just have to refresh the page and you'll get 190 likes, or 196 now. It auto updates for me with the new YouTube stream thing. Yeah, I'm gonna start sifting in. I'm gonna do more variety Twitch streaming. I'll post variety highlights and stuff onto my main because it could just be like, I don't know. When to work right, 7 faster run walk. It's 2 skillers from Trav in the last. Oh, 199. Damn. Oh, 200. There we go. We hit it. Thank you so much. 200 likes. I could add those 2 skillers, but it's probably the end of stream, so. Look it. Start singing, yeah. That's how. Okay, even jabs on to max her Bale kill speed. T-strokes, griffins, if you have it, a J mod with facets in it. You can use a lower res one on Switch, but it's a pain in the ass because you have to you either have to rock it on Switch and not have CTA and then your mercenary dies all the time, or you have to constantly throw your CTA in and out of your stash to cast the lower res charges. So I don't like, between T-strokes and a faceted griffins, I can melt players 8, so I don't really think you need to go more than that. You could rock like a J mod, but then you lose faster cast rate from spirits, so you won't be teleporting as quickly. You have faster Bale wave killing speed, but it'll take you longer to get there, so kind of a trade-off. But I have done the low res thing before in a little bit, and it's very effective, but also extremely annoying. Well, no problem, dude. Found an A mod. Makes you feel any better. I found a C mod. Cold resistance and then Jeweler's Monarch. Or sorry, cold resistance and then Monarch of Deflecting. Haven't gotten that Jeweler's. About time I start farming the Mausoleum. I did get 2 other skillers, a Warcry with faster run walk, which is kind of cool, and then a plain shapeshifting, so nothing too exciting. If that Jewel had rolled fire res though, I would have been ecstatic. That's would have been the best drop for me for this month. I would argue that Artesians is still... You could still put 3 facets in it and use that, Germoni. Like, it's not as good as J-Mod, but it's still, like, good. Could rock that on the Javazon for sure. The thing I don't like about J-Mod on Javazon is you lose, like, Spirit is FCR, FHR... You lose so much running a J mod for gaining pure damage. What specifically is a J mod? I'll show you. You can roll it on other shields, not just specifically Monarch, but usually Monarch is what people look for. Right here. So these are the 3 ones that I found. Rainbow, that's a plain one, and then this is Cobalt, but it's 30 faster block rate, 20% increased chance of blocking. That is the deflecting. And then Jewelers is 4 open sockets. So you'll have 4 open sockets, 30 faster block rate, 20% increased chance of blocking, and then you stick 4 facets in it. And then it's like pure damage and you get block rate on a Javazon. But then you lose like all the nice stuff like FCR, FHR, resistances that you have in Spirit. So I'm not a massive fan of Jmod, although for pure damage, it's top tier. Is there a way to play all rumors in single player? Yeah, Matthew, Pluggy or using the ladder only rumor mod. One of those two. Alright, 3 more Trav runs. Damn, man, you found 2 sin? Yeah, you could argue for like cows. A mod would be wicked for clear speed. Dude, Mar, you didn't fall asleep during my stream? That's good to hear. Streamers love hearing it when they put their viewers to sleep. Love it. Poison damage, 10% extra gold fine. Kind of cool. Charm. But when are we doing the D2 Classic playthrough? I don't know, man. Maybe I could do it shortly. I do want to do a D3 playthrough as well. Completely blind playthrough because I've never beaten it before, or really even played it much at all. I have done D1, Matthew. I wanted to do the D1 HD mod too. I could do a bunch of playing on that as well. Because I have it all set up, I just haven't actually streamed it yet. Next. What shield would be on... Well, yeah, you can teleport on Switch with Spirit and then use a Jmod on your main hand. I should have mentioned that. That is like a... That is a good way of using Jmod and still keeping the benefits of Spirit, teleporting on Switch. That is a good point. I should have mentioned that too. Alright guys, thank you so much for another stream. I mean, we got really a Vex rune, that's about it. 2 plain skillers. Yeah, I could do that as well, Gene. We'll see. Like, I'm still gonna keep going with the Grail, but I do want to sift in like, I'm gonna start uploading some variety highlights to the channel, and we'll still do D2. Maybe do some D1 and D3 and stuff, just to switch things up a little bit, because I have been going hard on D2 for like 2 years now. But thanks again, guys, with 3 new members today, donations, 6 new subs. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on my next stream or video. Peace out. Yeah, it was good to see you too, Kurt. All right, peace out, guys.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.